Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back. I'm currently melting down. This is episode 3, by the way. I'm currently melting down some gold to make my castings for my new parts. All right. So before when you would use stone or whatever material as your positive. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. What would happen is you would get to keep the head, and you got the casting. Well, a lot of times you ended up with excess, and you didn't really need them. So yeah, the other thing. Oh, okay. So now they can go in there. The other thing back in old school Tinkers was if you had the part chest, the castings that were made of metal, or the pattern chest, wouldn't go in here. Only these. Oh, okay, so it's still like that. So it's one or the other. It's not both. Which, to me, drives me insane. So I end up keeping my metal castings in a pattern chest. Or I make another one for my wooden ones. Because, yeah. Yep, there's really no need for them. Alright, so let's go over here. Now this video is not going to be too long. I need 2 bindings. Let's see, 1, 2. No, you don't count. Great. Well, you don't need to be... excuse me. You don't need to be anything special anyway because you're going to get burned up. Alright, shovel head. Tough rod. Oops. Axe head. It's 2. Okay, and we're good. Now, I'm going to throw these. Not my parts, but I'm going to throw the... really don't have a miscellaneous... Well, we'll sleep through the night then. Now, if you are curious, whenever we do multiplayer, my multiplayer screen name is BlueFox737. It is not BlueFox22. I was having issues with trying to log into Minecraft, so I had to redo my screen name, which was annoying. But I digress. Okay. Oh, that's what I had that for. Ugh. Because I knew that for some reason Tinker still doesn't, and I'll put the book in there, why not? It still doesn't like putting both forms of patterns in the chest, and I don't know why. It's weird. So we'll do that. Thank you. Do that. Now that should be just enough gold. You can use gold, is it aluminium, brass, and clay. Now, oh, that's not enough gold. Damn. Thought I had enough in there. Apparently I didn't. You need... I don't know how much you are. Did I put my gold away? I know I didn't use all of it. Where'd it go? Because I put some away. I only used 8. I kept 10. There we go. So 5 should be enough. I don't need both of those bindings. So this is what the part chest is for. I'm going to... I'll keep ecological and I'll throw that one in there. Or no. I want you... Okay, I'm back. Okay, throw that gold in there. Wait for that to break down. And it's so cool seeing them like that. Okay. So, while that's doing that, let's work on some achievements. Let us go and actually make the RRTFM Engineer's Book. Let's see what we actually need for that while we're waiting on the cool stuff to work. So I'm going to get this bauxite ore. I'm going to throw that in. Ooh, no. Alright, so we need this engineer's hammer. And in order to get the engineer's hammer, we're going to need... I'm actually going to turn you into a crafting station because guess what? I can leave items on you to show everybody what they look like. And the recipes and stuff. But anyway, let us go into Immersive Engineering. Now, the hammer that I need is the engineer's hammer, but we're going to wait off on that because I need string, and I can't get string right away just yet. I have to get down into the mine. What we do want, though, is the engineer's manual, and it's a book and a lever. Pretty sweet. All right, do we have any cobblestone? Doesn't look like it. All right, so let's make 2 new pickaxes, even though we're going to go into Tinkers. I'll just make 1. I'll keep that just in case. But we don't have any string right now, and the only way we're going to get string is if we make a sword. So let's make an iron sword for right now. And let's hit the mine real quick. Alright, I'm going to hit the mine and I'll meet you over there. Okay, I'm back. I went to the wrong mine. That's embarrassing. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, I found an underground aquifer, which is actually pretty sweet. And then I found this bad boy. So we can get some string, because I want to make a couple of those hammers. I don't want just one. It'd be kind of dumb. We got 5. Let's get 8. 1, 2. And there is a lot more 3 stuff down here to explore. I haven't been exactly everywhere just yet. Just got to get that. As you can tell, some of these corridors are still dark. And this is my, my way of navigating things. Okay, that's lava. I can leave that alone for now. Be an extra source just in case I need it. And as you can tell from my journey map, yeah, I've been exploring this thing. I explored this thing for about 2-3 hours. So, yeah, it's a pretty big mine. It's not great because there wasn't a lot of tracks. All that exploring and I only found... excuse me. All that exploring and I only found 2 mine carts, which isn't great. Yeah, we'll check down here real quick. Yet again, sorry I deviated from Tinkers, but getting extra things right now saves us trips in the end. And then when we get RF tools and the builder up and running, we ain't got to worry about it because I'm going to mine the living hell out of the ocean. Sorry, my evilness came out. Anyway, I will meet you back at the place, and then we will go from there. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just dropping some things off. I'm not going to gamble with that copper because I don't know if I can make anything with it. So I'm just going to use iron for right now. And I'm going to throw this iron that we got in the furnace. And then I also make my armor while I'm thinking about it. So. And let's make... Might as well make boots. So we already got some decent armor. And manageable armor. And so we're doing pretty good for right now. Is this raw fish? Yes, it is. Ooh, we can get our achievements. Sweet. All right. Alright, you may have noticed the pop in the screen and all that. That was me being a goof, and I forgot to full screen the screen, so... Achievement get delicious fish. Sweet. Alright, so pop that back in there. Take half the sugar cane and turn it into paper. I'm going to take half of this and turn it into sugar. Sugar! Sugar! Alright, so now let's make that hammer, shall we? Alright. So we can either use sticks or treated sticks. It's fine. I'm going to make one more for right now. And then, did I get any charcoal? I could have swore I did. Okay. And I'm going to snatch that. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to throw this in here with the hammer and get some iron grit. Okay. And then uses for the iron grit. Oh, you can put it in a centrifuge, industrial grinder. Well, no, that's not uses. That's just... there's the uses. We can use it to make insulating glass, which is pretty cool. Iron. Oh, we can use make Envar. Gives us about almost a bucket. Not even. So yeah. Oh. And that makes buckshot cartridges. Interesting. Arc furnace. Oh, that's how we get steel. Nice. Electric steel, conductive iron, and dark steel. Okay, so there's some uses with the iron grit. There's some uses. It smelts faster, looks like. Alright. Alright, so let's get back to Tinkers. Alright, give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so... do that. Alright. And then I'll just make a couple blanks. Oh, we're just short. Alright. That sucks. But it happens. Happens more than you know. Alright. So we can throw this in here. And let us grab that. So for this pickaxe head, we're going to need a, it's a material cost of 2. So we're going to need at least 2 iron pickaxe, or 2 iron ingots in here. So we'll just slap that in there. Same thing for the shovel and the axe head. We got a lot of fuel, so we ain't got to worry about anything. Alright, now the binding casts are 1 and the rods, the tool rods are 1, so we don't have to worry about those right now. Now, depending on if you're on a server or depending on if you want to set up your settings to make your game a little bit more challenging for yourself, you can set it up to where once a cast has been made, it's destroyed. Which to me is mean. But yeah, you can set it up to be destroyed, which can make the game a little bit more difficult if you're not careful. So what I'm going to make here is a pickaxe and a mattock. Alright, so for our pickaxe, we're going to need the axe head, which we got. We're going to need a binding, which we have. I'm going to use a wood binding for right now. And in the part maker, I wanted to use flint. So let me go see if I can find that. You can use a flint binding or a flint head. Either or doesn't matter. There we go. I don't know if I have enough, but hey. Close with my face is rude. Let's see. Flint. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong spot. Dum-dum. Okay. And out of here. Now I can use this one or that one. Either or doesn't matter. I think the mattock is, yeah, it's just that. And tool rod's going to use 2. Oh, I only use 1. Okay, sweet. So I have my rods. So I can put that away. I got my bindings, but I mean, yeah, I'll put that in the parts chest. Why not? You can get put away. I got my pickaxe head. Where did it go? Oh, wait. It's over there. Okay. About to panic. Like, where'd my pickaxe head go? And I got my axe head. And I got the shovel head. So we're good. Alright. So I chose flint because it has a really decent modifier, but the durability is garbage. I mean, you can mainly do it for the binding, but tool rod is okay, but the modifier is a little bit better. And wood is your next best thing as far as bindings are concerned, or rods are concerned. Wood's not too bad, but it has a sometimes it has a downside of having what they call splinters. So yeah, so we'll just make our we'll do what we can with what we got for right now. I don't like iron tool rods. They don't usually work out too well. So pickaxe, we'll do wood and a flint binding. So we have ecological, renewable resources are so good they regenerate by themselves. So it has a regenerates itself slowly. It's not astronomical. That's what another item is for, but we'll get to that. And then we have magnetic 2, which is from the iron head. So nearby items come to you, are drawn to you. And then we have crude, bonus damage against unarmored targets. And that's from the flint. And then we have, now I can either make an axe, a shovel, or I can make a mattock, which is good against wood, dirt, and plants. So that's what I want. Now, we could look at that durability and see it's at 62. That durability is, ugh, not great. This durability is better. Alright, so you can go. You can go. You'll be my backup tools, and we'll put those tool rods away for now. I'll use them for something else. Alright, so we're good. So let's go check on the plants, and then let's go make that that book that we need for immersive engineering. So we'll check on our plants and check on the miner, because the miner should be done. Now, I know you can repair vanilla tools, but you need to make another vanilla tool in order to repair your old vanilla tool. And that's only good if you have enchantments on it. And if you don't have any enchantments on it, so we got some galenia, some silver, some lead, dorite, sand, and sandstone. Not bad. If you don't have any enchantments on it, then it's kind of pointless to just make a new one and then sacrifice it for the old one. Oh, we got 2 beets. Sweet. So yeah, it's not logical to do that. So as you saw with it right, I think it was right here, or no, it's right here. It goes in this general area. So it's going to do where it's at plus another 2. So I think another one would do a full 4. So it's going to do here and then a 3, which isn't too bad. So I'm going to put it right here. So, yeah, that should be fine, because then we'll get some cobble. It should ignore the cobble, though. Okay. Do you accept dorite? No. Okay, so you do need cobble, so I'm going to need some cobble. Not the end of the world. Do you accept this? Oh, you do! Okay, sweet. Like I thought. Alright, so we can do that later on down the road. Alright. Let's put the iron chest and the block of coal in there. Slap the iron chest up there, but you're going to need some cobble. Luckily, there's some cobble here. Throw it in there, and away we go. Alright. So this is mining really well. It did fill out that 4x4 area, like I thought. And it is low on seeds, but it's not the end of the world. This thing it goes really, really slow, even with upgrades. So, yeah, it's not the end of the world. But, I do want to get some extra cobble. Because I just need 1 to make, make that book, because we need a lever. That's all we need. And then we'll get back into immersive engineering for a little bit next episode. But I have a feeling we should try and jump into one of the tech mods. And see what we need to do in order to do that. Now, I'm not too sure about what mod we should jump into just yet. But I do know that we should jump into one of them, because we do have the iron to do so. But the other thing we're going to need is a book. And I think I used all my leather to make armor. And we're going to need a book, which is... Oh, I could use 2 blank patterns, which I happen to have some. Sweet. And I have string, too. So that's not the end of the world. Nice. I only need 2. Eventually, I'm going to set up autocrafters to just make a whole bunch of items like that, like books and stuff like that. So, yeah, that'll be nice. So we'll jump into this, see what it looks like. And then that, and the lever. And then we have the engineer's manual. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Da-na-na-na. All right. Hammer! So we got 2 achievements right off the bat. Nice. All right. So update news, current. I'm not particular about updates. It's just, yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Overview and resources. So introduction. Let's read the introduction really quick.
Introduction. Getting into engineering. Greetings, fellow engineer, and welcome to Immersive Engineering. This journal shall serve as your guide for setting up all the new machines and functions this mod has to offer. Let's start with the basics first. Immersive engineering is built around the concept of retro-futuristic generation and transfer of energy. The energy used in this mod is redstone flux, or RF. A trait shared with many other mods currently available. Energy is transmitted between connectors by the use of wires. Amazing! Wires can only bridge a limited distance of blocks, so you will need to use more connectors as relays between the wires. You have the choice between 3 different types of wire, which differ in transfer rates. 2048, 8192, and 32768. Flux per ticks, that is. To switch between different types of wire, you need to use transformers. Alright, so we'll get into it next episode. Oh, there is one more page. And finally, the engineer's hammer is the most important tool at your disposal. It will be used to form multi-blocks, like the coke oven and the blast furnace, crushing ores into dust, or configuring blocks like wooden posts. Alright, so sweet. So that was a pretty sweet introduction. They're basically telling you what you need right off the bat. There are different ores. So what I'll do is later on I will go over this myself, and we'll go over some things together. Here I know about the ore crushing. I did that on screen. There's alloys and stuff, which is pretty cool. Metal plates. Industrial hemp, which this is why I also got progressive automation, because we can use the industrial hemp for other things. Did I shut this? Yes, I did. The coke oven is what we're going to work on next episode. It's a 3x3x3 block, meaning it's 3 tall, 3 wide, and it has a roof. Okay. Alright. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, don't worry about the skin. He's kind of creepy, and he has that dead eye. Anyway, we're going to get into a little bit of immersive engineering episode in the next episode. We're not done with Tinkers by far. We're not done with Tinkers because there's 2 more machines, quote unquote, or devices, multi-block structures that you can build in Tinkers. It is the Tinker Tank, which stores liquids, and the Tinker Furnace. It's like a really giant furnace. You can literally cook. You could smelt a whole bunch of materials all at once without turning it into the liquids. So I can throw in 64, depending on how big I make it, I can throw in 64 stacks of 64 iron, or redstone or whatever, if I have a silk touch pick or whatever. But we have a lot to do in this series, so this series isn't going anywhere anytime soon. If you think about it, it is mind-blowing as to what we can do. My main thing that I do want to work towards in the near future, as ASAP, is a cobblestone gen, because I want to use this cobblestone to do some nefarious things later on with Tech Reborn. Sorry, my evil was showing. But anyway, I hope you had fun today. I am your host, Blue Fox 22, aka Michael Gardner, as always. Stay safe, stay as healthy as humanly possible, and above all,
stay foxy. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!